everybody, welcome to Fresh Out the Box Play Savage World Deadlands. I am the Game Master, Johanna.
I'm the co-host, Casualty CDG, but you can call me Gary. I'm a retired child crimes and human trafficking detective turned tabletop titan and improv comedian. Tonight, I'll be playing the part of Heavy Pete Perkins, the undead, along with this group of cowboys and ne'er-do-wells.
Oh, is it me?
Yes.
Usually,
right, because Kevin's gone.
Yeah, to be fair, Kevin would pipe up, so that's not on you, man.
Right.
He was waiting to hear that. Charlie.
Yeah. Well, folks, my name is Matt. I am a scenic and lighting designer out of Houston, Texas. But tonight I am playing James Daffodil, who just shot a man in the street, I believe.
Yeah, he did.
Last time we were here.
Shot a man dead. It was pretty cool.
Howdy, y'all. Thomas Avenger down here in Houston, purveyor of fine queso and voice acting and teaching and art and all kinds of stuff. And luckily, I'm over here with my brother, Casualty CDG, over there playing some games with y'all. And I'm going to be playing as Butch Wyatt, kind of on the edge of death. Old retired lawman gunslinger, ne'er-do-well.
Yeah, without Crooked Charlie, the net age of everybody goes down a little bit.
Also, our diversity in appearance becomes just assimilate, John. Take the hat off and shave your head.
So I don't know if you caught the tweet that I sent out, but I said that I'm playing with my brother and unrelated tech theater twin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm pretty aware of what this was going to look like going into tonight. We miss Kevin already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's doing
much needed diversity.
He's okay. He's doing well. He's out of town for a work thing. So he's doing better than okay. So don't worry about Kevin.
Legit.
He'll be back, and we love
great.
him.
He's
Can we talk about his work thing if people are curious?
He's ironically also in Colorado,
That's right.
which is where our game today takes place. So he's just a method actor. That's all. He had to go to where we are,
Unfortunately, there's no Wi-Fi there, so he couldn't play.
Yeah, Colorado does not have Wi-Fi because of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows that.
It's 1876 in Colorado still.
Another quotable GM moment. Colorado does not have Wi-Fi.
That's why we don't have any
first, folks.
Why we don't have any viewers from Colorado.
It's true. We never have any viewers from Colorado.
That's true.
They're too busy.
Does someone just have a really long Ethernet cord we could just loan them?
Should have given it to him when he left.
Yeah, he should have taken one. We could be rich. We could all be rich. There be gold in them there.
You just have an old 4-port switch just running the state from a 1,000-mile long extension Ethernet cable.
Then you guys can have a mission where you have to protect the internet from raiders. But yeah, so last time when you guys were playing, you went to Dogleg, a small town of less than 100 people out in the middle of nowhere in Colorado, to find out what happened to two members of your crew, Jack. And I have looked back at my notes at some of the names you guys gave me at the beginning of the session. This guy is Kyle. He is the young, inexperienced greenhorn guy that doesn't know how to do shit. He went with him to help out. So Jack and Kyle were taken captive in this town by the marshal for an alleged crime that they did not commit. After finding this out and realizing that these guys were no good con artists and not really lawmen at all, James Daffodil very, very ballsily called this marshal out in the middle of the street, calling him a coward. And during this time, Crooked Charlie set off an explosive in an alleyway near some of the backup that this man had, distracting him. And at that moment, James Daffodil drew down and shot him right through the heart. That guy died. The quick draw rules in Savage World Deadlands are so lethal. I didn't understand how they were lethal originally, but now I do understand. You can't soak. You can't do it. You can't spend bennies to not die. You just die. If someone does enough damage, you're dead. There's nothing you can do about it. So that guy is dead as fuck. The other two men were quickly taken care of by Pete and Butch and Kirk and Charlie, just taken out. There was only 3 of them in the town altogether, just kind of sticking around, keep an eye on things, you know. After that, you guys released Jack and Kyle and are now free to return to the Lazy S cattle drive. For anyone that's just now joining us, we are playing the published adventure Blood Drive by Pinnacle Entertainment. So if you're interested in playing this exact same adventure, sans a couple parts that I threw in, go ahead and check it out. It's on their website. And I like it so far. It's been pretty fun.
Yeah, I agree. Sorry, I was looking at Lee's hilariously embarrassing story. I hope the nail painting is going well. So, heading back.
Oh, I see what's going on. Oh, no. Alicia. Holy crap. If you're listening to this and not watching, there's something in the chat right now that is fire. That's rough. That's a rough one.
This is why we urge you to follow us on both Spotify, Apple Store, and also here on our Twitch in the chat so you can see what's being said.
Yeah, the chat. Oh my God, Alicia, that's rough. That's a rough one to come back from. That is an awkward situation. How could you? You can't know. It's not like he had it painted on his forehead or whatever. Yeah. So, sorry, that really got me. That got me really good. All right, so you guys are in this town. You're in Dogleg still. Jack and Kyle are free. They actually...
All these assholes ran off with their dicks in their hands since it survived, right?
No one survived.
Oh, good.
Right.
They're all very dead.
Old Jim Daffy got him a new gun, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. There's nothing special about it, but you do have like a trophy gun. It has notches in it, so it's one of those.
Nice.
Sand them off.
Well,
do you think, does this bar have any sarsaparilla?
Yes.
I'm gonna go get some.
Yeah, so when you guys go in there, some people will actually like clap a little bit. There's not a lot of people in here. It's not a big crowd. But some people clap because those guys are assholes. Now they don't have a marshal anymore, but they didn't really anyways. And you are offered free drinks.
Oh,
all right.
Much obliged.
Yeah, let me take care of that for you, gentlemen. What you having? They'll start playing a jaunty tune on the piano. There's a minor celebration that you guys.
You don't happen to have any cigars, do you?
Ah, nah, I'm sorry, man. That's for them fancy folk.
Yeah, well,
he'll offer you.
Doesn't hurt to ask.
He'll offer you a paper and a pouch for you to roll up a ciggy if you so choose. We here at Fresh Out the Box do not advocate for the use of tobacco or tobacco-related products.
Oh no, Butch is dying.
Yeah, Butch is dying. Just for the record, he's not in a good way. He doesn't look cool.
No. My doctor told me it looked cool.
He has emphysema. They just don't have a word for it.
He does.
Yet. Yeah, he has straight up.
That is correct, yeah.
He has Butch the consumption.
That's right. Butch is suffering from a touch of the consumption.
Yeah, I love that that's what they just that's the name they give anything they don't really get. Like with the
He
coffin
said there
and
was
the
too much liquid in my
tuberculosis.
lungs, and I needed to smoke to dry it out.
Yeah, there you go. You got to exercise them demons. Pete, where are you?
I'm gonna head to the edge of town and make sure they didn't send for any backup. While all the revelry's going on inside the bar, I'm gonna keep watch out in the street.
Yeah, you go out into the dark and keep an eye out for any sort of retribution, which isn't a bad idea.
This isn't the sort of place that has a bath, is it?
They could draw you a bath.
I'm gonna take a bath.
Yeah.
I think the last water we were in was in whatever water we fell in at the bottom of that mine shaft.
A woman will draw you a bath. One of the saloon girls.
Thank you kindly. Appreciate it.
And James Daffy, what are you doing?
Well, I think I'm probably gonna tie up those gang members to the Marshall station as a warning.
Here, we'll say you tie them to the post. Just sit there
Fucking madman.
to avoid.
Have you not seen Unforgiven?
Certain triggers. It doesn't take very long for Crooked Charlie's bird to land on them and start eating their eyes.
Nice.
Let that be a warning, yeah. Everybody. Some people watch. Every now and again, someone will be like, "Yeah." You'll hear from like 20 miles out. Fuck yeah! Carried on the wind.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, so you guys are successful. You guys spend the night here. They take care of everything. You guys are treated pretty well.
No, thank God.
Oh no!
Tell you what, I feel like a new man.
You guys wake up feeling a little refreshed. Kyle and Jack are ready to
Get a shave
head on
while I'm
back.
in there. Yeah.
Yeah, you should shower, shave. You're all taken care of. And no one charged you. You guys are pretty much... They were very happy that you guys killed those guys. They hated those dudes.
Well, we didn't like them much neither. Hopefully this works out for you and your town.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you kindly. Yeah, if you're ever back around here, you guys come on right back. We'll take care of you.
Get yourself a decent marshal.
You see all of them kind of... some of them will turn to a middle-aged man who kind of drinks his drinks like...
I'm going to hand him one of the guns that I took off just a lackey. If you don't defend yourself, no one else is gonna.
He'll be like, you're not wrong about that. He'll nod, be like, I guess I am the best shot around here. So, well, sans present company.
Goddamn right. Good luck, Marshall.
There you go. I changed the category. He'll tip his hat to you. He's an older man. He's like 40, 45. You're older than
Jim,
him, so.
You ready to get out of here?
Sure thing.
Everybody ready to head out?
Let's go pick up Pete. He was hanging out by the edge of town, making sure we didn't get swamped by anybody.
Probably punching cows and shit.
Yeah, honestly, it's probably better for him and everybody else if he just stays where he's at. Good move on his part.
It is a good move on his part. Yeah. So Pete, over the night, you needed a little bit of a restitution. Go ahead and give me that roll, buddy.
I'm actually just going to walk off in the night and let it take over so that it doesn't get more and more difficult.
Okay. Pete is
telling me the night I laid down to take a bath.
Pete
You're just
is
gonna
not,
turn into a fucking demon and run around?
Yeah, he's not out there anymore. Pete, when you wake up, you are covered in blood.
There's a whole thing I can roll on page 87, and we can see what happens. There's like a whole
cool.
Dominion
Do that.
resurrection.
That's better. I was gonna have you covered in coyote guts. It was gonna be fun.
That's not bad. It could be way worse though, because it can be an awful event.
I was planning on building up that. Yeah, go ahead and give me that roll. That's more what I was interested in.
I figured since we're in this country, I could blame it on the Raiders.
Yeah.
If all else fails.
It's an idea. Yeah, go ahead. No, give me that roll.
Have you not done this one time yet?
I have not done this one time. I just got to it
at night.
Yeah, I had Crooked Charlie make me kind of a casket. I've rolled a 6. Oh, Jahan, you should go to page 87.
Page 87 of the Deadlands, right? I'm excited. Page 87.
I am also excited.
What exactly is it? It's not the one I thought I was going to roll.
Yeah, I guess you could spend a penny and re-roll it.
I don't think you can do that.
I don't want you to anyways. So roll on this table whenever the heart lets its devil out, or draw a Dominion card if you have them. We do not. Yeah, so well, hey, you lose 1 point of Dominion.
Good. I had 1 point of Dominion.
Are those bad?
Yeah, if the Dominion fills up, then let's see. I don't know. I don't remember how it works. I think you want the Dominion.
I think you want your Dominion low, yeah. Let me read this real quick. Yeah, so what happens is you wake up. You are inside someone's house. I'm going to spare you some of the gratuitous detail for your sake.
Appreciate that.
Particularly because this was done by your hands. But, so you wake up, you're in someone's house. It looks like they lived alone. You kind of, you come to, your vision kind of unblurs a bit. There's just a little bit of sunlight coming in the window. You're on someone's bed. You look down. You're soaked. You're just covered. The mattress, you can feel it. It's there's actually a level of blood that you're sitting in, and it's definitely not yours. And there's a body in there with you. I'm not going to get into too much detail, but you killed a man last night.
I add plus D6 to all my trait and damage rolls for the next 5 rounds. Doesn't say that there's a time restraint on that, but when you let the devil out, that's what happens.
Okay, so you're a little stronger now. That's fucked up. All right.
Yeah. What page did you say that was on?
86 of the companion.
Yes.
That's where the table is. Yeah, D6 is murder. The Harrowed murders somebody in the town that night.
There's gonna be a montage of me waking up, noticing that, and then drinking some of their leftover whiskey, and then it just kind of falling out of my mouth and falling out of my guts, remembering I can't drink it away, and then cleaning up my face, cleaning up the blood with a bucket of water, and just walking out the back door.
Yeah, they're close here too if you want to change, because you're so.
I have all that blood red. All the blood red outfit, the blood red clothes.
That's true. You're gonna stink though. But hey,
he already does.
He already does.
Gross undead monster never bathes. He's rotting. I don't even know if we would notice if he had more blood on him.
Yeah. So yeah, there's it's an absolute scene of carnage in there that I will spare you the details of, but it's pretty bad. So you go meet back up with everybody. You're leaving for a little while, some bloody footprints in the sand. But it is sand, and it kind of goes away. You stink. You guys smell your friend approach. You smell, the wind hits you in the face. and it smells like a corpse on a hot summer day. Yeah.
Man, can we hang some fucking incense or something on you, man? Would you mind?
What's up, Vampy?
Pete.
Yeah, I heard you. I just keep walking.
I'm just take a light a cigarette, right?
You really should see a doctor, man.
Yeah, well,
that's getting off.
Turns out
smells
there
like you got gangrene.
Doctors in Colorado.
Never smelled such bad gangrene. That's so funny. God.
Yep, it's tobacco.
He's an 1876 flat earther. Yeah. It's great. I love it. It makes me so happy. So yeah, Jack is there. Jack will look at you. He doesn't say anything, but he looks at you a little differently than your two companions. But he kind of he when he sees you look back, he looks away, unnerved. And Kyle never fucking looks at Pete ever.
Did we see Jack give him that look?
Maybe it was subtle. I mean, it's possible. It depends on how intuitive you are, but it was pretty quick. It was a quick exchange. Pete.
I mean, I think at this point, Butch already knew of Pete when he was alive and kind of knows what they're all here for now, and it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, no, you're more accepting. You're old. You don't really care.
Whatever.
You're one step away from being him, so... yeah. You guys head on back, finally, from Dogleg after a pretty restful night after you killed everybody. But yeah. Oh, let me get that page back up. Here it is. So, the heroes return to the campsite and instantly see that there's been trouble. You guys see some smoke. You guys see a couple dead horses. And there's only a few remaining steers. The chuck wagon is gone.
I've got to be fucking kidding me.
Where the hell is my wagon?
Yeah, the chuck wagon's gone. Sorry, Daffodil's wagon is still there, but has a broken wheel. It looks like by the pile of dead bodies near it, it looks like someone got on your Gatling gun. But yeah.
One of ours? Pile of their dead bodies?
Yeah, pile of enemy dead bodies, yeah. Someone got on the Gatling gun and defended the camp.
Well, come on now, let's get down there. I'll double time it down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as you get closer, you see Abigail and Luke and a few other of the drivers kneeling over some bodies. There are 4 dead bodies on the ground that are of relevance to you guys. Oh. Wrong book, sorry. Oh, it's notebooks. One of them is Joey, who is one of the Jersey boys. He's dead.
Oh, come on.
You just taught him how to fight, too.
Yeah, you did. He put up a good fight. You can see blood on his knuckles. You see Mama. Mama's dead, unfortunately. The older woman that was the drive mother that took care of people. She's dead. And then 2 others who you didn't really get to know too well, Greg and Carol. But all of them were lazy ass. All of them were working hard, and all of them are dead now. You look around, it's just Abigail, Luke, and a few other people. Namely, let's see, who's left? Abraham's here. Now Jack and Kyle are here because you saved them. You don't see JJ. You don't see the cook, Javier. Mr. Sutter's not here. And I believe there's one other guy. Oh, yeah. Abraham's not here, sorry. Bill,
I was just going to ask Abraham what happened.
JJ, Abraham, and the other Jersey boy, Mike. None of them are here. They're all missing.
Fucking Jersey Mikes.
Oh, Jersey Mike. Hey, you guys did it.
Who is here?
Abby, Luke, and then everyone else I didn't name, which is pretty much no one.
Yeah. Luke, what the fuck happened?
Let's see. Oh, he has a little thing here. Yeah. GAULT'S raiders struck not long after you left. We put up a fight, but Abby looks back at the bodies on the ground and wipes a tear from her eye. There were just too. Oh, it's Abby talking. Sorry. There were just too many of them. A few of us rallied up in that stand, a cottonwoods over there. But GAULT just ignored us and took everything. He also got Bill, Javier, and several of our boys.
Which way'd they go?
The characters know only Abby, Luke, and half a dozen hands remain. Yes, they went. They'll point a direction. They rode out of this canyon.
Get back. You're going to grab them whatever supplies you can and get on these horses and head back to that town. Made friends of the marshal there. He'll make sure you're taken care of. Daffy, Pete, you want to go kill these fuckers?
Let's ride.
Hold on. Let me talk to JJ real quick.
JJ's not here.
He's not.
JJ's
here.
not. Oh shit.
That's why I double check. He was going to be my source too.
Yeah,
they
took Bill. They took
talk
JJ.
to Jersey Mike then. I'll talk to Jersey Mike.
Jersey Mike's also gone. Sorry, it's only Abby and
only
Luke.
Abby.
I don't trust either one of them enough to let them know that there's an empty house for them if they clean up a body for me.
Oh yeah, don't tell him that.
No. Also, Abby's like 9.
Nah, JJ would have done it though.
Abby is not 9. Abby is
For sure, JJ would have done it. Oh man, this whole time I thought Abby was a little girl.
You always
Well,
treated her like one, and I just thought it was because you were old. But no, she's an adult. She's very young.
That works.
But yes. So before you leave, Luke is going to protest a little bit. That bastard's got 30 shooters or more. I know you're hot
good.
stuff.
So do you want to go with us?
But that's too much even for you. I think we ought to ride to the next town and hire some guns of our own. And he puts that option out to the party. You guys, so your choices are, you can pursue. It's not hard to track them. They are leaving all kinds of just cattle. It's a cattle trail. It's easy to follow. They stole all your cattle. There's shit and footprints everywhere.
And Jack is with us now.
Jack is with you. Jack can track them even if that trail wasn't there, yeah. So you can either go straight there, or you can head to the next town, which is a 6-hour ride away. 4 if you're willing to really, really kill those horses.
Well, I think Jack and Kyle here owe us one. So Jack and Kyle can double team it after them, scout it out, and come meet us at that town or halfway in between. We'll go find the guns and meet up with Jack after.
They'll look at each other and they'll nod. They'll go scout out ahead.
With all due respect, Mr. Wyatt, it's hard to find a trustworthy man around these parts. I'm afraid if we hired guns, it'll just be more of them thugs at our back.
I don't have a lot of experience.
Well,
I don't have a lot of experience in Colorado, so I'll have to take your word, Pete.
How much does a good gunman cost? Good, trustworthy. How much do you think to buy their loyalty?
We don't necessarily need good ones. We just need a few more targets.
I'm inclined to approach this problem head on, Mr. Wyatt.
Oh, so it's definitely...
Well, we do have that wagon with a Gatling gun on it. I'd say that makes up a difference in quite a few men.
There isn't a flat price, but gunmen are a common thing that you can hire out here. It's a common practice. And for the most part, I mean, unless they're working an angle, usually they'll do their job. Whether or not you can trust them, I don't know. But it is common practice out here, so it's really up to you. But I am letting you know, to reiterate, he did say they have at least 30 men. At least.
I ain't scared of men. Men bleed, men die.
Well, I think we should get more guns.
Well, we got a Gatling gun. We got Charlie's dynamite and a Condor that can firebomb them. Come in at night, scout out with Jack. I'm pretty sure we could catch him by surprise and take everything we need to. That said, a couple more guns wouldn't hurt.
I wouldn't be counting on that Condor. Looks like Charlie done had himself a bender. Look over and Charlie's just passed out sleeping.
Yeah, he's so drunk his nuts are hanging out his pants. He's just fucking wasted.
He's just asleep on the horse, sitting straight up.
He has really got to patch that hole in his pants.
No, it looks deliberate, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Crazy Charlie.
I always fuck with people when I have their agency. You should see what I do with Leighton's character when he's not around. Shit's funny.
What happened to Butch in the session I missed? Did Butch have his balls out?
No, they were in the middle of something when that happened, so I just had you like be in your own area. I didn't have time to fuck with you. But yeah, in hindsight, yeah, you probably had your balls out.
Oh, him in a box. All right. So what exactly is the plan then?
Yeah, what are you guys deciding here?
Sounds like we're spending some more of our hard-earned money on guns.
Can if you want to. Is that the consensus?
I think
depending on the price.
We don't get these people in this cattle back. There ain't gonna be no money.
The longer we take, the longer our people are held up, and they already killed some of ours. Ain't nothing stopping them from killing more.
Well, let's say we head out that way and send Jack to go round up some help.
Yeah,
if he's able to find anyone for a price, then he can bring them back.
So you guys are gonna go?
Who's got some cash on them?
I got cash.
You guys all got some cash, yeah.
Cool. Pull some together for a couple guns.
I'll tell you what.
Send Jack and Kyle on their way.
I'll put $100 on whoever can kill the most of the members of this gang.
Just an active competition bounty.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the way to do that.
Well, that would be a fun little.
I feel like that's going to get some results.
That will get some results. It's a $100 bonus to whoever kills the most men. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, Kyle and Jack will head out. Jack looks nervous, but no, Kyle looks nervous. Jack will just put his hand on his shoulder, give him like a look, that deep look that only Jack can do, and they'll ride off.
I give up another $40. It's for them to give to the 4 best shots in town $10 a head. So each of them get $10 just for showing up, and then whoever wins gets the James Daffodil pool money.
It's not a lot of money.
Nope, just $10. That way you're not wasting your time for nothing. You're coming out, you're getting paid, and if you win, then you get the big payment.
Right.
The next town is a town known as Exposition. It's a 6-hour ride away. Unless you guys really want to force your horses to run fast.
No, we're going after the wagons.
Mm-hmm.
Jack is going to that town.
Oh, Jack's going to the town to get help.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh.
We just gave him the money and instructions. Him and Kyle are going to go take care of that. While Pete goes after some mortals that he ain't scared of.
Okay. That's different than I was expecting.
Surprise! Welcome to playing D&D with us. Also, can we buy a boat?
You sons of a bitches, zagged when you should have zigged.
Luke and Abby are going to go help procure these gunmen. Because Luke has bargaining
We're going to head southeast to the Colorado River and steamboat out of here.
Fuck. I can't stop you. I decided to.
Now the cattle are gone. Our boss is gone.
Yeah.
We fucking steamboat to England and have a Victorian adventure with Western characters.
I will run it.
Tally-ho.
I will run it. Just be aware it will just be a recreation of Shanghai Nights. That's all it's gonna have.
Good day, isn't it?
Good day, isn't it? Yeah, and then you guys get to hear my accent.
Ooh, wow.
So we can skip here.
Man, every character is a British character. I'm excited for that.
So the trail that you guys follow is pretty easy to follow. You don't need Jack for this. It even says you don't even need to make a roll. There's just crap and footprints everywhere. They didn't try to hide it. They stole a whole herd of cattle. It's hard to hide. The wide swath of hoof prints and cow pies lead about a day's ride east of where the raiders attacked the lazy-ass camp. The cattle are corralled up ahead. You can see a canyon up ahead with a single rope going across the entrance, acting as kind of a fence. And you can see smoke coming from in there. Signs of a camp. And from this distance, you can see men up on top of the canyon walls. You can only see 2, but they seem to be on active guard duty. And if you look a little bit longer, you start to see a couple people like milling off, walking around inside the camp. And it does seem that there are quite a few.
Did we bring the Gatling gun cannon carriage?
I would assume so.
Yeah, that's the only one we've got, and I'm bad. I'm the only one we have, and I'm bad on a horse.
All right.
Well,
what's your plan?
Should we wait? Should we wait for the extra hands? Keep an eye out. Make sure they don't.
No, I'm not doing it right here in the middle of the sun. We're gonna wait till these motherfuckers are sleeping and put some iron in between their teeth.
Yeah, I'd like to sneak in, slip around, see what if I can get in position and work from the inside out.
But I will, once we're up where we can see them, is that where we're at? That's what I'm imagining. We're on a ridge looking down. We can kind of spot the camp.
That's your choice. If you want to try and get up there and spot it out that way, you can.
Whatever's easier. I'm old.
Easier would be just standing down here and hiding behind a rock and watching. But you
right,
won't get
then
very much information that way.
I'm gonna take my hat and cover my scope and get a good look in at their camp with my sniper rifle from here.
Yeah, from this angle, so there's kind of a slope that slopes down into this canyon a little bit. It cuts off a lot of what you would be able to see from this angle. It's not a good angle, but you do see people. You see various goons and baddies. We'll say you do see a couple people of note.
Before you do that, how long till sundown? How long would it take me to get up on the ridge?
You probably got, let's see, what time is it? You guys rode back. It's after midday, so it's probably about, I'd say, 3 o'clock. So it wouldn't take you 4 hours to get up there. If that's what you're at.
Cool.
You got plenty of time.
I'm gonna get up there then. If we're just gonna be standing out here in the middle of the desert or I guess it's not the desert, it's Colorado. We're just gonna be standing here. Well, go ahead and go up and get a good view so I can tell them what we can see.
What are the other 2 you doing?
I'm going up to get eyes on this camp. Be as ready as we can when the night comes.
I think I'll probably keep an eye out for the people we're waiting for.
What you doing, Pete?
Think I'm gonna see if I can sneak in, stay low. Is there a small creek bed or a ditch or something?
Let's see, I do have a map. There is not. So the setup is straight ahead. You guys are already kind of in a canyon. It's called GAULT'S Canyon. Might not be called that. That just might be the name they gave it for this. But yes, it's the high canyon walls, and there's about an entrance about, I'd say, 13 yards wide, roped off by a rope. Just kind of a makeshift fence. In there's a cul-de-sac, if you will, a box canyon. The cliffs are 30 feet high. The camp is within this box canyon where the cows are as well. So there's no creek bed to go into, unfortunately. I don't see one.
Are there scattered rocks or something I can dip, dodge, and duck and dive behind?
So you can climb up on the cliffs, and it's not like a flat cliff. There's loose rocks and stuff you could hide.
Okay.
You could kind of creep your way up if that's what you desire.
Yeah, that'll work. More like Paladuro Canyon type of canyon, not just flat, sheer walls. More.
Yeah, it's not flat sheer walls.
Yeah.
It is rocks.
Okay.
There are lots of rocks that you can hide behind. Lots of crags, that kind of thing.
What did you say the name of this canyon was? I'll see if it's real anyways.
GAULT. GAULT, I think. Yeah, GAULT. But yeah, Butch, give me a. I'm gonna assume that you take the easiest way up because you're old. So just give me a stealth. Give me a stealth roll here to go unseen.
I'll take the 4.
Yeah, the 4. The 4 is okay. The 4 is a success on most rolls. So you get up there. You see. So the side you're on, there's one guy up there, like looking around. He's holding a rifle, not with a scope. And then you see a
like
guy
in front of me, like his back is to me.
He's close to you, but he's not like immediately in front of you. And then there's a guy directly across the canyon. Then they can see each other, and he's also holding a gun. Yeah, it's kind of a tricky one. If you're gonna try and like kill him, and then below him is where everybody else is. If you like push him off the side, people will see you.
What's he wearing?
He's wearing just a shirt, just a button-up shirt. He has a gun holster.
Color is his hat.
White.
Cool.
He's wearing a white droopy hat.
What I'm going to attempt is I'm going to try to wait until that guy on the other side of the canyon ain't quite looking, and then I'm going to put my Bowie knife underneath this guy's jaw into the top of his head, and then put that white hat on and take his spot. And I'm going to stand on the other side far enough away where that guy can't tell that it's someone else standing there in the white hat.
He is also wearing a different shirt than you, but yeah. They might not
have to take my jacket off.
They might not.
But he hasn't. How long did it take me to get up there? How long did that take?
If you took your time, 30. Not too long.
All right. Well, then, if they don't know that I'm there, I'm going to ease back down and let Pete and Daffodil know that they have eyes up top. Not trying to set anything off by myself. Too many unknowns down in that camp.
There are a lot of unknowns. Pete, what you doing?
Sounds like maybe I should climb up one side, you should climb up one side, and we time our takedowns.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Daffodil, my reflexes ain't what they used to be. You mind heading up here with me, just in case?
Sure thing.
All right, let's do that. Let's fucking do it.
I'm gonna let Butch's stealth roll ride. The other two, give me one. Let's see how this goes.
Actually, I have terrible stealth.
I've also rolled a 4.
It's a pass. How terrible is your stealth, Daffy? Don't you have agility?
It's 3. That's all right.
Got a 3? Got a 3?
3 is not a pass.
Yeah.
He might have agility, but even if he has agility, his stealth skill can still be lower.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's how this works. So
that, I will spend one.
Let's see how this goes.
Okay.
Because no one's rolling high enough to help you. They rolled exactly what
There you go.
There we go. There we go.
More
squad.
Nice.
Tres Cuatros, y'all.
You guys are just as stealthy as you need to be. But yeah, you guys are you can see each other across. You guys are kind of peeking up behind rocks. The guy's feet are like right here. You look across, you can see Pete across the way. What's your plan here?
I would have
to go
told
down, huh?
Pete. I'll have my scope ready like I was doing before, looking for Pete. And when I see him give some kind of signal, I'll let Daffodil know when we'll go.
You'll know the signal when you see it. Keep your eyes on me, Mr. White.
Yes, sir.
Let me know.
The signal is going to be me springing from the bushes and blasting this guy in the back of the head with my stick.
Oh shit! There's a signal. Pete just smashed that guy in the head with a fucking club. And I'll run out from our little edge that we're hiding in and go for a fucking stab in that guy's neck.
At this point in time, it's about 4 o'clock, so the sun is still brightly up. But there's a chance you can get away with it.
Oh yeah, we're up above. No one's looking up there. We're
They
totally
might.
fucking lookouts.
Someone just gotta look up.
Look up and be blinded by the light.
By the sun.
Revved up like a deuce.
Yeah, what's that cloud look like to you? Murder.
Looks like our dead friends. I rolled a 14 fighting.
Yeah, I know you rolled a 14.
Yeah, that guy's dead.
Before we find out definitively if he's dead or not, why don't you attack your guy?
I don't know how to attack with my knife.
It's fighting. You guys put the 2 non-melees on the same side.
3.
That's very bad. Go ahead, James.
Yeah, that's why I brought James up there.
I don't even have fighting.
You have it. It's just
I don't even have it.
I don't
Could
think it counts.
Daffodil lasso him?
I don't think
Just
it counts
hog
as
time?
unskilled. I mean, you can try lots of stuff. Yeah, if you want to hog tie him, that's different.
Yeah. I want to tie him up. Try to get maybe Butch can put something in his mouth so he can't
Oh
scream.
yeah, I will assist. He gets him with that lasso
yeah,
real
go
quick.
ahead.
I'll put this fucking knife in his mouth.
I think that should be probably what have we been using? Either agility or athletics. Do one of those.
Cool.
Okay, so Butch, you try to
Now
stab
does
this
the
guy.
3 hit?
and
Now
you
does
miss.
the 3 hit?
You stab over him and then he gets tied up by a lasso. But you're like on top of him now. Go ahead and give me that damage, Pete.
I would love to.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope he survives this somehow. It'd be really funny.
I rolled 8 damage.
Okay. Let's see what this.
Didn't you
guy
get
is.
something plus to your rolls because you just unleashed a demon?
Yes, it's right. I get +5 to everything. Or no, not +5, plus a d6 to everything.
Yeah, roll a d6 and add that.
Plus another 4.
So that's 12.
Yes. Is.
Yep, that'll. The first one did not kill him. But with that little extra damage from you feel your demon's bloodlust rev up. And he
Luckily, you murdered that innocent person last night.
yeah, his neck just goes, and he just kind of falls. He's gonna fall off the cliff if you don't catch him though, because you hit the fuck out of him. You're like gonna baseball him over the edge.
I catch him. I'm pretty quick.
Yeah, you are very fast, so I'm definitely gonna let you try. It is fast.
I'm gonna-
That's a pass.
Okay.
4s are good. 4s are like baseline success, unless what you're trying to do is super difficult.
I thought that might be difficult. That seems pretty spooky.
It can be, but I mean,
I'm not going to talk you out of it. I'll take the 4.
Right. I think it's all right. Yes. So James, you pull this guy down. The guy's like, "What the fuck?" And he he makes a noise. But what do you?
I stick my gun right in his mouth.
Okay. Give me a persuasion or intimidation.
Or okay.
Or shoot him. I don't care. You do you.
No, I'm not gonna shoot him. How? Wow, that's great.
What do you say to the
11
guy?
on a D4.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's bullshit.
I'm gonna say, shut the fuck up, or I'm gonna shoot you through your head.
He 1000% believes you. He sits there. You know, he's not a fanatic or anything. He's just an outlaw. He ain't trying to get killed. He's trying to get paid.
So is he like very in tune to what Daffodil is saying now?
Bro, his hands are like as up as he can get them while he's tied
Good.
up. He's not moving.
I'm gonna use this to our advantage after I see Daffy just go fucking nuts on this guy. All right, look here, shit stain. How many motherfucking people are down here in that camp? Who's watching what? What time y'all racking out? What are you carrying? What do you know?
All right, I'll let you.
You know, that full rundown.
I'm gonna roll to see if you guys got yourself a smart one or one that can't count for shit. Let me find out real quick.
Hopefully you're a smart one. If you're one of the ones that can't count for shit, you might as well just cut your throat now.
I mean, we got quite a few down there. About 40, I'd say.
Does he seem like he's lying?
No, he doesn't seem like he's lying. He doesn't seem he doesn't seem like he would in this position. He knows James is gonna shoot him. He knows it. Like, he believes it 1,000%. And he's not. He's trying to be very calm. He's like, we got 40 men. The boss is down there. He's got everybody's back in camp except for I forget the name, but he's gonna tell you the name of the marshal from the town. He's gonna be like, except for him and his men, everybody from the gang's around right now. That's all he says.
Not a whole lot of information to go off of.
Yeah, he's only going to give you information when prompted.
I'll stand back up to where, like, you can't see the. I cannot be seen. So what I'm trying to do is avoid the camp, but to where Pete can see me, and I'll signal for him to head back this way.
Pete's looking at this dead body that he just pulled down, and there's this voice in his head that's like, cut him open and play around in his guts. Do it. Like, he's tempted.
I'm busy. I'm gonna
40 men.
I'm gonna go sit the guy on the edge of the cliff and dangle his legs over the cliff and make him look like he's just sitting there. Make him
for it to
like
work, you're gonna have to like stick a stick in the back of his shirt or something.
That's okay. Yeah, lean him up on a rock or something. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. But if they look up here, they see the guy. He's not missing. They see him sitting up here.
I see him do that and take that cue and pop off my jacket real quick and put that white hat on and walk by the edge of the cliff on the other side.
Who's that up there? That's not an option.
Yeah,
what kind of
shooting?
Why is he sitting down? You know he never sits down. He's got legs fused at the knees.
That's why we call him Standing Joe. No, so give me Gary. I'm not sure what role to make this. Like, I'm tempted, like, repair or athletics. All right.
Just to make sure, because the reason I'm saying athletics is because I'm having to heave this body around and make sure it's sitting up just right. And you can try to heaving around a dead weight body and trying to place it.
Do you have any deception skills?
Do I have any deception skills? Intimidation's my only deception-related skill. Stealth is another deception-related skill, I suppose. But I don't have thievery, and I don't have whatever.
give me a stealth. We're gonna have stealth on this one. Okay.
I rolled a 4. Rolled a 4 on my stealth die.
So you kind of you move him around easy enough with that athletics check, and you sling him over the edge, and you're like behind him, making yourself small. You're holding him up, and his head's kind of lolling to one side a little bit, but you have like a stick in his shirt. He's like some sort of morbid puppet. It's fun. It's gonna be an interesting archaeological find one day. So yeah, no, you do it, and then Butcher's standing on the other side. James Daffy, you have a hostage. What are you doing with him?
I take him with me to look out for our buddies.
Okay, you take him back down the mountain.
Yeah.
Do you tie him up in any additional way? Because right now you just have your rope barely around him.
Yeah, I would. I'm gonna hold on one sec.
Yeah, no problem.
What is around, like where? Okay, so I want to go to a decent lookout spot that isn't seen by these people.
So if you just walk down since both the top sentries are down right now, pretty much as if you walk towards your cart, that you're going to go out of view.
Okay, cool.
You can stay up top.
Great. Actually, I'll tie him to the cart.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, you can go down there, tie him to the cart. Ooh, you can throw him in Pete's coffin.
Ooh, even better. That's exactly what. Yeah.
You open the door to this cart. There's just a human-sized like box that doesn't allow for movement, like some horrendous torture device. And he looks at you like wide-eyed and horrified, like he wasn't expecting that. And you put him in there. And he's like, "Look, man, look, I don't." He starts hyperventilating.
Sorry, and I shut the door.
He passes out.
Chain him up.
He passes out from terror. Just pure fear. Because everybody rolls with disadvantage on fear rolls in the Colorado territory. Because darkness is persevering around these parts. Yeah. Pete, you're back up on top.
I'm going to wait up here. I'm going to wait until sundown.
Okay.
And I'm going to use dusk to slink into the camp right when everything's that hazy blue color.
All right. Butch, you're up top too. You're also free to act now. You are the decoy.
Yeah,
you're the lookout.
The whole reason I got up here was to get eyes on and see what needs to be seen.
All right, give me
anything that looks like I can shoot to cause chaos. Were they dumb enough to steal some of Charlie's dynamite and put it around their camp?
Give me a scene check here, perception. A lookaloo.
What is that under? What is perception under in this?
Should be a basic skill that everybody has, I believe. Just roll a d4 and a d6. Take the higher. Because I don't think it counts as unskilled. I think it's a basic skill.
I don't remember how to just roll a dice.
You can type in /roll space.
Oh yeah, it's on this page.
Or you can go click on the little dice button on the side. Yeah, there you go. So you're gonna take the 6, obviously. The wild dice can't explode. So yeah, you take the 6. You're looking around. You can see a lot. The count is roughly 40. You take a quick count. You're like, yeah, that's about 40 guys. So he wasn't lying to you. But some people stand out. A lot of them just look like these guys, just general schmucks with their hats and their 6-shooters and their rifles. You see the cattle off in the corner milling about. You see a tent towards near the cattle with a guard posted out front. And it seems like maybe that's where they might be keeping the prisoners. You see a couple people that note, though your roll is good enough for me to give you some, to point out people of interest. The first
I intend on killing them.
Like right now?
Oh, no. I'm waiting until we get a little bit more cover going, but all the important ones I'm going to put eyes on, and then when the moment comes, those are the ones I'm going to drop.
Absolutely.
I'm going to start with the guard in front of the tent so that anyone in there can pick up arms and start getting after it.
Yeah, that is possible. That is possible to free them and have them join in. Yeah.
Yep. Shoot that guy right in his
The first
head.
guy you see of note, you see an Asian man standing off to the side. He's sitting around eating with some of the other guys. What makes him stand out is his tattoo. He has tattoos you can see creeping up the back of his neck. It just looks like the top of horns. And
Have we seen that tattoo before?
No.
You see any of that weird shit on that red or green by the train earlier?
No, but funny enough, you mentioned that you do see a tattoo that you recognize while you're looking. After surveying the crew, you see a couple other people of notice. One is a woman that has a snake, a cobra's head coming onto her face, and she has a 6-shooter, and that's it. But that gives her a little bit of a defined look. You see a couple other rough and tumble, prospecting hillbilly-looking people, but they just look like mooks. And then you notice a tattoo that you do recognize. You see a black hand wreathed in green fire on someone's neck. And he is off by himself. You notice him because no one else is near him. Everyone seems to kind of be avoiding him.
Who the fuck are you?
As you're looking at him, he is the man from the train. that James chased and that fell into the canyon. After that whole should do, you guys found out his name. He's an outlaw named Iron Dakota. But something looks off about him now. His hat's low, and no one's going anywhere near him. You can kind of see his face looks like fucked up, like broken.
Same. There's their Pete right there.
Yeah, he looks. You've seen a Harrowed before. That guy is super dead. And then you see a man walk out of the prisoner tent with the air of self-importance that you would expect from someone in charge. Let's see here. Let me explain what this guy looks like. He's wearing a pinstripe vest underneath a long duster. He has the handlebar mustache, stern look on his face, a brown leather hat, and he's carrying a double-barrel rifle. And this is the man you've heard about. His name is Colonel Socrates Gault.
So Butch got a boon from incompetent user to murder them fools, and then received a boon from Vampire Bites to shoot them in the back. Daffodil got booned to ride like the wind, and Pete got booned to freak him out.
Well, I mean, I think that was the plan. So I'm glad we're on the same page as our chat. Way to fucking go, chat.
Always way to go, chat. We have
Pete,
the best chat.
Pete let us know he was going to go try to slink around in the cover and go explore and try to attack them. So I think I'm just going to put 2 and 2 together. Pete's probably going to kill that dude, that Harrowed, whenever he gets to him, or James will, depending on which one gets to him. So I'm not going to worry about that guy out on his own. I'm going to do exactly what I said. I'm going to drop that guard at the tent, and then... If I can see Gault, I'm going to shoot at him. And then if I can see that chick with the single gun, I'm going to shoot at her. And if I can't see them, shoot the guard, shoot the mooks. That's Butch's plan. I'll be up on top providing support.
You can also make a knowledge check, since you're a lawman, to try and find out more about some of these outlaws.
I'll find that out later.
Okay, that's fine.
Like Vampire said. Shoot him in the back first. Ask questions later.
That sounds about right. So,
yeah, murder fools. The moment Pete is in position, I'm shooting. If I have an interrupt action on anyone, I get a +2.
Okay. What are you doing, Pete? Where are you going?
Once dusk hits, I'm gonna sneak down into the center, into camp, and I'm imagining I'm on the east side of it. So from the east side, I'm approaching.
The east side is where the cattle and the prisoners are.
Good. All right. Should be easy to sneak in amongst the cattle.
Not for a Harrowed.
That's all right. They're big.
They are big.
They're big and they stink.
And they've been around him.
They have been around him,
these
but
cattle
they have
no Pete.
They've never been okay with it, though, historically. They hate it. That's why he's on the chuck wagon. Yeah, So James, you're sitting there in the cart. This guy wakes back up, freaks out some more after passing out from just sheer terror. He starts, like, thumping around in the box, like, freaking out a bit. Do you do anything about that? You don't have to. It's more of a flavor thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore it. Yeah.
Eventually he stops. He sounds tired from struggling. But yeah, you do see
it's hot in there, ain't it?
As the sun starts going down, Jack shows up with Kyle.
And
hey James, where's everybody else at? Jack will say.
Well, they're in position. Where's our guns?
They're coming. We rode here as quick as we could to try and help out. Luke's back there gathering them up. He headed out a little bit after us.
All right.
Not so sure about these guys we got, but hopefully it all works out.
Well, how'd they feel about that incentive?
They're game, but it took more than that to get them to come down.
Why is that?
Well, according to them, they're not suicidal.
Right.
Pussies.
If you continue
That's
to
what-
prod,
that's what Butch
he'll
would yell.
explain that they agreed upon some heads of cattle as payment instead of money.
Yellow.
Okay.
Change that to yellow bastards.
Well, I guess we wait. Okay, so how many entrances and exits to their camp?
Only one way.
Only one way. Great. Well, that keeps it simple. Yeah, then we'll just wait. We'll wait right now.
Kyle will look inside the cart as someone's like, hey, let me out of here. He's like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, I got one of them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Don't mind him. He's just, scared, I guess. I told him I'd shoot him through his head, so.
Jack will look at you very seriously and be like, that tracks. Yeah. It's pretty scary. Yeah, Jack will offer to get in position as well.
Great.
And Kyle will stick with you.
Thanks, Kyle.
He'll offer to help out with the cart and stuff. Jack will take off up the side that Butch is on. You'll feel a tap on your shoulder, Butch. It might startle you a bit.
I don't know. Did he? Did he sneak up on me? Did I notice him coming?
You probably didn't. Let me check. I'll double check, just make sure. No, you didn't hear him going. Now with notice like yours, Butch. But yeah, no, you feel a tap on your shoulder and be like, hey there, old man.
I'll turn and swing a Bowie knife at him real quick. Whoop.
He's like out of reach already. He's like, I figured you might do that, Butch.
Yeah, figured right, Jack. All right,
What,
there's a
Jack?
few targets I note. Our crew's over in that tent. Dickhead with the double-barreled shotguns running this show. Looks like they got their own Pete down there. There's some kind of gunslinger with a green flame hand on her neck. Probably steer clear of her. The rest of all these fuckers is fair game.
That's Iron Dakota. That's a
Mm,
man. The Cobra tattoo is a woman. She's also a gunslinger.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, there you go.
That's who I'm talking about.
And then
That's where we're at.
the Asian man did not have. You noticed a distinct lack of any weapons on him. He didn't have a gun. He didn't have a gun belt. He didn't have a rifle.
And that fucking guy down there is going to do some magic like they did back at the train.
Probably. You've been around the Weird West, Butch. You've been around. Yeah.
Jack, if you can get down there to that tent over there near the cattle and get our people out of there, that'd be a good start. Pete's going to be around there raising hell. So's Jim. And I'll be up here picking off anybody I can.
A few moments will pass. Butch, you'll see Jack slide up next to Pete. Hey, Pete.
How you doing, Jack?
He does not poke you on the shoulder. He lets you know he's there before he gets close.
How's about you focus on getting people out of here and I'll go kill this Montana motherfucker.
Montana?
What's his name?
Iron Dakota.
Colonel
There you go.
Colorado.
The boss guy, his name is Colonel Galt. Socrates Galt.
Colorado.
Nah, I'm looking at the other one.
The Harrowed.
Oh, yeah.
Now that you're close, you can sense.
Yeah. Pete wants to suck up that good Haro juice and get some more powers.
You know I hate dark magic.
Yeah, you definitely feel dark magic in the camp. Yeah, so go ahead. Who's kicking this off?
I believe we were waiting for Pete's first move. Actually, Jack's already gone. I can't talk to him.
I mean, you can before he goes down if you had something to say. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, give me the signal once you get to that tent and you're ready for an assist. When everybody hears this first pop, I'm gonna be getting after it.
They should know the signal, Jack. We already worked together to take down the first two. When they see it, they'll fire.
All right then.
Give me exactly what happens.
Give me these stealth rolls. Just Pete and Jack, who I am rolling for.
I was like, I'm still up here.
Yeah, you're still good.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
The actual.
I'm leaving.
He's a ghost.
Fuck.
I'm out, bro. I'm out.
Okay. So that guy is fucking dead, right?
I was gonna say it's a
no
hard
idea
check.
Pete's there.
It's a hard check because you're a horror sneaking through animals, but you just like erase your presence.
For anyone listening along right now, I rolled a 28 on a D6.
28 on a D6 because these dice explode. So every 6, he got 4 6s. And then
it's nuts.
That's insane.
All
right.
You just go Arnold Schwarzenegger Predator.
It's the
cover yourself
highest
in cow shit to blend in.
It's the highest roll the game has seen yet, I think. Possibly. I don't know. I'm not keeping track. But yeah, holy shit. All right, so Jack's like, where did you go, Pete? Like, he's looking around. He doesn't know where you are. Let me see if Jack can do as well as you. Jack does. Jack gets a 20. He rolls D8s. He rolled 2 8s and a 4. So, Jack, you guys become the wind. You guys are right. You guys are on the tent. You're in the tent. You're wherever you want to be. Let me know. No one sees you.
He is going to the tent to help get people out quietly.
He's inside the tent.
I am going to walk into the courtyard where the other Herod is with my ghost steel club over my back.
Yeah, he's off on his own. Everyone seems to actively avoid him. You're familiar.
Yep.
You want to keep this between the two of us, or are you going to call for help?
I thought you were sneaking up on him and hitting him in the back. I was like, I'm just waiting for Pete's weapon to come down on him.
But you see Jack walk past the guard into the tent. You watch it happen. He just walks right in. He does that. He's like, you can't see me. You can't see me. And he's just gone. Yeah, he's doing this the whole time. Yeah, so you are in the courtyard. He'll turn and look at you. Be like, I was wondering why he was all riled up. He'll let out a bit of a chuckle. And as he laughs, you hear a second laugh come from deeper within him. Let's see. Let me make sure I got the right page here for this car.
He used a mechanical bull like Ace Ventura Rhino in Ace Ventura 2.
I used to love that scene as a kid.
Scene still holds up.
He from the front of his jacket, he like slowly pulls out a Bowie knife. Then he pulls out another one. But yeah, he's ready to go. He's just a mechanical. Okay, I see. I see what happened. That's good camouflage. Yeah. So yeah, you're ready to go, Pete. He's looking at you.
I don't need to hear it twice. I rolled a 13 and plus a D6, so 14 to hit.
That is higher than his parry.
It
Also,
should be, man.
you got
That's not.
So I've been trying to learn the rules better and better. You got a raise.
Sure is hot these rhinos.
You beat his parry by 4 or more, which means you get a raise, which means you get an additional D6 on the damage.
So I'm rolling 2 extra D6 on the damage right now.
Okay.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
11. Yeah. So you swing at him.
I want to swing again with the -2, and then I want to swing again with the -4.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to go 3 attacks this time because I've got the plus D6s, so this is the time to do it.
It is the time.
Yes, it is.
Fighting again, back up to fighting.
Did you say it was for your next 5 or next 6 encounters?
Next 5. So this one's with a -2. So I rolled a 5.
Okay.
And then the next one will be with the -4. And then plus the D6. So it's 9 minus 5 for a 4.
So the first hit comes in, and he puts his knife up, which is
I'll
bad.
Benjamin my Benjamin.
Which one?
The last one. There we go.
It is. There we go.
Much higher.
Okay. And then you roll a d6 on that one, too.
Oh.
Won't
Yeah,
you
yeah.
catch that with your knife, you turd?
So that rolled the D6 also.
So that the first one, so
14
that's a
-4 for a 10 altogether.
for a 10 altogether. So a 10 is also a raise. So you get to roll damage on that one plus another d6.
All right. So now I'll be rolling.
One more.
This is the damage for the second hit and the third hit, right?
Second hit only. What's for the third hit only? Second hit did not hit.
Okay. Rolled 18 damage plus the D6.
That's a little better there.
Yep.
23.
Is that 23?
23, and it's armor piercing plus 3.
23 armor piercing plus 3. The first one was armor piercing too.
Yes.
So he's going to make some rolls here.
This was.
Let's see, where is he?
I wish Butch didn't know that you wanted to kill this thing 1-on-1. It was just doing pop shots from behind it during his monologue would be great.
You've never seen our...
That happened in our Cyberpunk campaign.
It was awesome. Kevin did that to
Leighton did it to Kevin.
Leighton did it to Kevin. It was funny as shit.
Kevin was like chasing a guy and sword fighting a guy, jumped off an overpass and chased him under a bridge and was about to cut him down, and Leighton shot him with a pistol from the bridge. He's like, get in the car, let's go!
It was hilarious because the fight was so epic. And then Leighton just shot him. It was perfect. It was absolutely perfect.
It was all like as cyberpunk as you could possibly get.
So he puts both his knives up. He blocks your first hit completely. And you just angle it around. You come back around. You miss him. And then he does not expect a third hit so quick. And it careens into his chest. And you hear like a crunch. He's still up though. But he is hurt.
Like chips? Like, did he have some chips in his pocket?
Yeah, it sounds like you popped a bag of Lay's.
He's going to be mad if I broke his chips.
So
the Pringles
mechanically, I'm the only reason I'm being transparent mechanically is so everyone can learn, since it's a new system. He is shaking and he has a wound.
Nice.
But he is
I
not.
like that.
He is also a wild card like you. So Butch, you line up your shot. It's time to go.
Mm-hmm.
As you line up your shot, as you pick your target, is where we are going to take our break.
Oh, shit!
Don't tell anybody. They can't
Picks
see
up
it
right
yet.
there, baby.
They can't see it yet. So you'll find out what Thomas rolled when we return from this 5-minute break. Thank you everyone for watching. Stay tuned.
Go get yourself something to drink. A little snack.
Yeah, go dust yourself
You've earned
off.
it.
Go take a little pee-pee.
Hope
We'll
your
see you in
nails
a bit.
look good. Thanks for the input, Vampire.
Do what to yourself?
everybody, welcome back to Fresh Out the Box Play Savage World Deadlands. I am the Game Master Johannan, and I forgot my hat.
Oh man, I'm the co-host of this show, Fresh Out the Box. My name is Casualty CDG. That's the name I was born with, but I go by Gary, and you can call me Gary, and that's fine. But today, since we're playing this Wild West themed tabletop role-playing game, I'm playing an undead, and the name of that undead is Heavy Pete Perkins.
Hey folks, I'm Matt. Tonight I'm playing James Daffodil, and shit is about to pop off in here. Man.
Howdy, y'all. Thomas Avenger over here. I do some voice acting and some painting and some teaching, and can make some pretty good tamales. I'm going to be playing Butch Wyatt.
Did you say you make good tamales?
It is. I do. You've helped me make them.
I was wondering if you were soliciting people who make good tamales, because we'll do that too. If you make,
I just think it's fun to throw in an extra fun fact every now and then.
I like it. As someone who has tasted Thomas's cooking, I would definitely eat those tamales.
If you're a fan of the show and you send tamales to the Fresh Out the Box headquarters, which is a giant cardboard box that we all live in and play games in together, then we will eat that. We'll eat those tamales.
Now, make sure you get the right address. Don't send it to the van we all have sex in.
Or, do.
We do not
carb
own
and protein
van.
up.
We don't own that van. That we lease that. That's someone else's.
We don't,
sex
but
van.
the least we could do for what we've done in that van is give them some tamales.
Before we get started, there's a place nearby me, like less than a mile away, and they have an RV for rent as a room, but not like to drive. Like you could just live in the RV in their front yard.
There's today's real estate market, folks.
I would do the shit out of that. That's awesome. Or you'll live in a van down by
$1,800 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm wearing my Battle Op shirt. They have an RV out front of their place. It's got to be.
And I'll be playing Butch Wyatt. And what just happened was I shot the fuck out of somebody.
Oh yeah, let everybody. Here you go. Let's hear that roll. That is
25 to hit.
That is the shot. Yeah, for those of you listening, he got a 25. That's 2 12s and a 1. Jesus Christ. So yeah, you hit that guy. How many? Oh, Jesus, that's so many raises. Who are you shooting? That's the important part.
I believe I said I was shooting at homeboy with the double barrel shotgun, the guy who looked like he was in charge.
That is the guy in charge. Fuck. All right.
Yeah, that guy.
Jesus. Let me see where his stats at. Oh, okay. So you got 20 damage.
Nice bonus die.
And you get some bonus too because you got. That guy's not the closest, so it is at a negative penalty to hit him. But
I have my sniper rifle out.
Yeah, you're fine.
That was not with my pistol.
Okay, sniper rifle. So that means that is. I don't know. I'm gonna say add 3d6.
What? Yeah.
Because you roll so high on the to hit, you get bonuses.
Oh, 7 more.
So that's 27 damage.
Holy crap!
And that's with ones and twos in there.
That is with ones and twos in there. Mm-hmm. 27 damage. Let me see what I can do about that. All right.
You can turn that guy's head into a canoe.
Fuck. So I dropped that down a lot. But it is still. Oh, I dropped it down a lot. So that guy used all of his bennies. He used all of them. All his bennies. And man, you shoot him like it runs his skull. Like it goes right over the top. And you see this big red gash appear on the top of his head. And he is shaken.
It's gonna be like Air Star from Preacher. Just have a big.
He spent all of his bennies and barely didn't die. You almost had him there. Yeah. So that's that turn. That was the first turn there. I blocked everyone seeing your damage.
I wish there was something I could do to shoot again.
James Davidil, you're in the cart. What are you doing?
Well, now that I've heard things happening, I'm gonna start to cover that exit. Actually, pull the cart in front of the exit and hop on that Gatling gun, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So yeah, you slam the cart up to the entrance of the canyon. You're on the other side of the rope. Jack's helping you do this, and you hop up on the gun. I'm gonna say getting in position and like readying the Gatling gun. You'll be ready to light people up the next round. Nice. And Pete, you already went. So yeah, there's some sparks, some grunting going off in the corner as Pete is engaging this other Harrowed in close combat. He does a pretty damn good job. Everybody, draw. Everybody draw some cards here.
Quick draw feature.
I threw my card to the side there, but it looked like it was an 8 of somethings. There it is.
An 8 of somethings.
Yes.
All right.
Those are going to be spades.
Jack of diamonds for Daffy. Jack of clubs for Thomas, I believe, right? Which one's higher? Let's see.
Maybe spades.
Spades is the highest suit in order. So that means, yeah, Butch, you're going first. Then Daffy. Then Pete. And then the rest of them. They're going to react. They're reacting slow to this. Your ambush seems to have paid off.
Well, looks like that first shot didn't quite take his head off. Let's fix that.
It didn't, yeah. He's like, oh, shit. Everybody's moving now. Everybody moving.
I'm gonna... That should be a hit. An 8, right?
It is a hit. It is a hit.
It's like, if it's not, I'm bidding it. All right. Ooh, I scrolled right past it. There we go.
So if any viewers want to help me, the game master,
how about that? That was 20 more
give
damage.
me some bennies, please. I could use some. Yeah, no, that's... So you hit him dead in the chest, and he goes down hard. He has a feature, though. Let me see how this goes. I see how this goes. It's like called like hard to kill or something, which is funny. I think I roll a d6 here. All right, yeah, he's down on the ground. And then it's James Daffy's turn. You see a bunch of people running around now, James Daffy.
Well, then I start firing at him.
Alrighty, go ahead. The rules for the machine gun nonsense.
Yeah, I have never done this before.
Yeah, let me get the rules for it up. It is the Gatling gun, same Gatling gun that's in the equipment section. I just got to go there. It's definitely not good. Yeah, I got a boon.
Uh-oh, I don't like that.
Thanks, Vampire Bites. I was out of bennies.
And Vampire helping out everybody.
Yeah,
they be doing that.
I'm gonna use
That'd be
those
cool.
to murder you guys.
You got 2 boons? Get the fuck
No,
out
I
of
got
here.
3 boons. What are you talking about?
What? 3?
Oh,
Come
man.
on now, Van.
Come on, guys.
This is getting ridiculous.
I think she's evening it out, right? Because she gave us all those earlier. She's trying to be fair.
Thank you. So yes, sorry, I'm trying to find the... Yeah, here it is. Gear. Boom. Just gotta get to this thing.
2d8.
So give me a shooting roll is the primary thing that you gotta do.
Bang.
Alright, you gave me the shooting roll. That was pretty good. That's a pretty good shooting roll. The original 6-barreled Gatling gun is mounted on a small carriage. Yes, it is. This indicates the recoil penalty. So there's no penalty because you have it mounted. But it's also restricted its arc of fire. So yeah, you can shoot anything that's in front of you. with a 7, that is gonna hit somebody. That's for damn sure. Give me... Oh, the rate of fire 3. That's what I was looking for. So go ahead and roll 2 more times.
Oh, great.
Are you indiscriminately aiming at people running around?
Yeah, probably.
That sounds about right. It sounds like what you're doing. Give me... All of those are hits. Give me 2d8 for each of those.
Ooh. All right.
10, 7, 8. One guy just gets like cut in half, and then like the dude behind him gets hit through his body, and he falls down on the ground. He's underneath the body. He's still alive, but he is shaken. So you killed one, shook one. I gotta keep track of 40 guys. That's one.
Not for long, you won't.
That's one. Yeah. Pete, you're in death combat with this Harrowed wielding 2 Bowie knives.
I'm gonna finish him off.
Yeah, fuck yeah, you
This one's gonna be a wild attack, so +2 vulnerable next turn. I'm gonna re-roll that with a big fat Benjamin.
Alright.
That's the same result. That's 2. That leaves me with 2 more, and I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna re-roll it again.
Yeah. Come on.
How are we rolling a 4 on a D12 over and over and over? What's happening?
No,
Dice gods.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're doing it. We already spent 3 bennies. We go all the way or nothing, baby.
Give it to him.
Come on, that's what I'm talking about.
Is that the first attack?
That's the only attack.
That's the only one you've done so far? Okay.
Yeah.
So that finally hits. I'm okay
And it's
with
a
it.
9 because I did the wild attacks with +2.
Add a d6.
Yeah, this is my last D6 I get to add.
Does it say per encounter? 5 encounters or 5?
It says for the next 5 attacks.
Oh, okay.
And so this is the 5th one.
Yep. And so that makes it a 12
A hit
plus
with a raise.
2 is a 14.
Yes, that's a hit with a raise. So go ahead and hit him, and then raise him. So do an extra d6.
Hit him, raise him, an extra D6. Let's roll my damage first and get that D6 here at the end.
On the nose, almost. Yeah.
There's my damage, which is 15, so 20.
69, bro.
With some
20
armor piercing, right?
20 damage with 3 armor piercing.
See,
And for those of you who are with us in the first half, Heavy Pete already done handed out an ass whooping to this dude.
he did. But I have a whole fresh set of Benjamins. Thanks,
I do
man.
not. I used every single one of my tasty Benjamins
I'm
to
going to
make
try
that
and
happen.
absorb as much of this 25 damage as I can. That's not good. That's better. That's 3 used. To ignore. You did 25?
20?
Oh, 20.
20. Yeah, 20 with 3 piercing.
20.
So, yeah. You come back across the other side, and you crack him in the ribs. You hear something break, and you see him, like, kind of grimace. And so now he has 2 wounds. But
Come on, you bag of bones, get you some.
you have also been booned, Pete.
Yes! Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, so no, the only reason this guy is alive is because our viewer Vampire Bites decided to give me 5 boons.
You know, next time Captain Grimley comes in here and drops 12 dooms, I'm going to make every single one of them stick.
Fair enough. Yeah. So that was your turn. Now it's their turn. Finally, they finally get to go. This guy's gonna come at you first, Pete. This guy is going to give you just a look of hatred, and he's gonna come at you with both his Bowie knives. What's your power?
Boy's got some hate in his heart.
My parry is an 8.
Jesus, really?
Yes. Oh, it is it's a 7 right now because I have the two-handed weapon.
Oh, also you're vulnerable.
That means he gets a +2 to his roll.
Oh,
Just
okay.
a flat +2.
7. So he stabs you once then. Otherwise, he has no chance in hell.
One stab.
That's a high parry, bro.
Thank you.
He stabs you. You're going to take some damage. What's your toughness?
My toughness is a 9. It's a 9 with a 2 in parentheses, which makes an 11 right now because of my armor, I think.
I just love like the idea of this big giant undead gray melty gross thing with a two-handed flail to juke. Juke.
Yeah, he's too fast. So he's sending an 11 your way with armor piercing.
10, 11.
So
So I have
reduce your
11.
armor by 1.
I have an 11. He reduces my armor by 1. So I have a 10. So he hits.
So he does hit, yes. So,
And it does shakes me?
Yeah, you'll be shaken unless you spend a bendy.
I'm not going to spend my Benjamin right now for it. I'll do it at the beginning of next turn.
Gotcha. So you are now shaking. He comes like real close to stabbing you in the face. You barely get out of the way, and you kind of stumble, and you have trouble. You're off balance now. Is essentially what that represents. Butch, you are up on the hill. So this you didn't roll high enough before to notice the fourth man of notice. Across the way, you see a glint, just a glint off of a scope. Let's see, how much is your sniper? Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that much. Ooh, that's a lot. What does it do? 2d10? Damn. Alrighty. So, what's your toughness?
7 with a 2 in parentheses.
So that means it's a 9 when you're wearing your armor. Yeah. So, take a straight up 8 shot to you. So that is damage with a raise right now. So he beat your toughness, and he beat it by more than 4, which means that if you can spend a Benny right now to do a soak roll, where you take less damage.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your your vigor. All right, so you can take 5 less. So right now you'll only be shaken. But you can continue to spend them. So really, you can just spend the Benjamin to not get shaken if you want to spend another one. Otherwise,
I am out. I have
Excellent.
no bennies.
So yeah, a bullet, like you feel it like softly caress your temple, like it kisses you. You see your life flash before your eyes. What a life! You remember something sad, and you just kind of get locked in that old man remembrance stuff. You have been booned, though. But you do. This is the closest anyone's been to. You guys are getting so close to damage here. James, damage. Some people form up around the sides of the canyon. They just open fire on your cart.
No.
They open fire on you, buddy.
Thank you kindly for the bone, vampire.
What's your toughness?
Oh, 12.
All right. Oh yeah, you have like the highest toughness, which is funny. So these guys, some of them have rifles, some of them have handguns, but all of them open fire on you. Just there's a cacophony as like 10 guys open fire on the cart. Let's see how this goes. They have, some of them are going to use their Cult Frontiers. That guy doesn't do enough to get through your shit. nor does that guy. And then we'll do the rifles that hit you. So that, what'd you say you were what again? 12?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got one. You got literally one damage coming through right now, and then I got another one coming, and that one did 2. So you have 1 damage coming through on one shot, and 2 damage coming through on another shot. So that will be a shake and a wound if you don't soak it.
I'm going to soak it.
Unfortunately, you have to soak them one at a time, which means you have to spend 2 pennies to soak both the shots. It really sucks.
Then I will do that.
Okay. Spend 2 pennies. You still have to roll. There's a slight chance. So roll your vigor for the 2 damage first. There's a very unfortunately small chance. All right. Oh, you get the wild die. So yeah, you soak the 2 exactly, like right on the line. You soak it. So it kind of scrapes your body as well. You feel like a gash. But it's not. It's just a flesh
vampire.
And then you get the other shot. You spend your Benjamin just to avoid the shaking altogether. So that way you don't have to roll on that one.
Cool.
But hey, you guys spend you're getting eaten up quick. All right. So the 10 guys open fire. Pete, you're in combat, and you hear something like some kind of like whooshing noise, and you see the area. Yes, James Daffodil.
Don't we have a couple people with us?
Jack and Kyle.
Yes, Jack and Kyle. Jack currently is in the tent freeing the prisoners and trying to give them weapons so that they'll like join in soon.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like on a time release. Kyle is up there. He's helping you with the Gatling gun. So he's gonna he's handing you the bullets and shit. He's like trying to.
He's loading me up.
He's helping you. Yeah, he's like your second hand.
Cool.
He's helping you operate that thing. But yeah, no, good question. There are people. Sometimes I do forget these things. But yeah, you.
What about our hired guns?
The hired guns have not arrived yet. I'm gonna have that happen when it's fun for me. So the glow of magic and that feel, that tug on your demon spirit, Pete, happens behind you. As you see the Asian guy I described earlier, and now you can see him a little closer. He has a bunch of tattoos. You see his hand wreathed in like a purple flame, and he's gonna point his hand at you, and you feel something overcome you. Give me a spirit roll.
No, vampire. We don't have any lowered guns. Just hired guns.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah. So as this, you feel this magic like seep in. It tries to you feel it trying to turn your arms off. Like it's sapping your strength. But you felt this before. You shake it off. You don't like it though. You're not happy about it. There's now some sort of spellcaster behind you. And then, yes, we will have. You guys hear something go off in the tent, just like in the background, the one that Jack snuck off into. And then we're gonna go back to the top of the order. Well, actually, everybody draw. Yeah.
Yes! Finally! An ace!
Oh, an ace!
It's the first ace I've drawn in the entirety of this campaign. So in fact, I think it's the first face card I've drawn in the entirety of this campaign.
So you go first, probably.
Dealing with the ace of hearts. When the lovin' starts.
Yeah, you guys are probably going to go before the bad guys this time. I got an 8 of diamonds here. What did Daffodil get? Oh, 9 diamonds. That's Daffodil. Mm-hmm. What did you get, Butch?
Queen of diamonds.
Ooh, okay, so it's going to be... Oh, everybody. You guys all got diamonds. Interesting. So it's going to be Gary. Then it's going to be Butch. And then it's going to be James. And then they're going to go. So you guys kind of stay in the same order. But in this system, there's always the chance that the bad guys will go twice back to back. There's always that chance.
Really cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It's very scary. Gary, you were fighting this guy. You feel this magic user try to take over your body with magic, try to weaken you.
I roll a 6 to unshake.
Yes, that is a pass.
I get a +2. That's where the 6 comes from. Undeads get a +2 to unshake.
I actually have that pulled up right now because you're fighting a hard.
So then I'll blast him with my blasting stick.
Oh, you're gonna pull out a gun. You're not fucking around.
No, hell no.
Oh, your blasting stick's your club.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I've rolled a 10 to hit. That's a big money.
Raise, so you get an extra d6 damage.
I'm okay with this.
Yes.
20 damage with
Plus
a
a
2
D6.
with a 2 on top.
22, son.
All right.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Give me his juice.
Let me know what you do
his
here, buddy.
special harrowed powers.
Let me know what you do here.
You know what they're gonna do to our kind? There ain't enough room in this world for our kind. And I just blast his head off of his shoulders.
Okay. Yeah, his head
Two-handed,
goes.
heavy swing.
His head goes
across.
sailing through the air. And you hear someone
At one point,
scream. Like, ah!
At one point, are you going to give us a there can be only one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
It's funny. There's the Fallout TTRPG. I think it was fan made. There was a perk you could take called the Quickening, and it only affected you if other people had the Quickening. You could sense each other. It was funny.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
There can only be one. We should play that game. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We have the Fallout tabletop game from Free Press, right?
No, we have the Mutant Year Zero.
Oh, yeah, that one looks like a lot of fun,
It
too.
does look like
Then you really be tripping, vampire.
it. Don't trust the blunts from the shoe salesman. He laces everything. Oh,
I
damn.
like that. I like
Damn
that. I
it.
like what's
Damn
happening
it,
over
Vampire
here.
Bites.
Mm-hmm.
James Daffy. No, Butch White.
Shame. Oh, this fucking little turd took a shot at me. I'm gonna shoot him right in his face.
Yeah, go ahead. Shoot that turd. Shoot that turd in the face. A good old-fashioned turd shooting.
What do I have to do to unshake?
You have to roll to unshake, so click that button. The roll to unshake.
Fails.
So you fail. So you can only take minor actions, but you do have a Benji, thanks to Vampire Bite, so you can spend it to immediately unshake.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Otherwise, you just kind of have to sit there on your turn and like think about your life.
Yes, I think that's why I got it. All right, so shoot that guy.
Yeah, make sure you uncheck the shaken thing, and then. Oh no, your roll's good anyways. So yeah, who you shooting?
This dipshit that just shot at me.
Oh, so that's a hard shot. He is behind, like he's like hiding on the other side of the cliffs, and you didn't see him until just now when he shot. So you need to roll better than that.
Oh well, I didn't.
Oh, shit.
I forgot you were out of
So thanks for letting me spin that Benji deal.
Yeah. Benny.
You crack one off into the hills, and you hear like a ah, like someone yells out back there, but you don't know what happened. James Daffodil,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Well, I guess I'll shoot at 3 other fellas.
3 other fellows getting shot.
All right. Bang. 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 Okay.
All right. So you do hit 2 times. One of those has a raise, so you're gonna do 2d8 twice, and then you're gonna add 1d6 to one of those.
Cool.
We'll call it the second one.
All right. Bam. And a bam. And there you go.
So one guy takes 14, one guy takes 8. So you'll you're still like, and you're still following that same line. You'll finish off the guy that was shaken earlier, and then you'll blast someone else off to hell. They just turn into mist.
Just disappear.
Yeah, pretty much. You just erase them from history. You guys, the whole time that you guys are fighting off in the distance here, as James Daffy's just coldly
clackety-clack.
pink mist and fools. Yeah, so finally, they get to go again. You turn around, Pete. This magic guy is standing there. He's not too tall, but he's in decent shape. And he's got tattoos that you can see kind of wrap around his shoulders a little bit, like the solid black, and then you see depictions of demons on him, Japanese demons.
I bring the large ghost black steel club up over my shoulder, and you can almost see like the souls peeling off of it like steam in the night as I look at him and say, "Don't you know I hate dark magic?"
He'll be like, he'll say that's funny coming from you. But he will summon up another blast of energy. This time it's not trying to hamper you. This time it rips into your body. And you take straight up 9 without, like, it goes right through your defenses.
What does that mean as a human being or as an undead that's getting shot for 9? That sounds like a lot.
It is a lot. So what happens is this power plays around his hand, and he looks like he's like barely containing it. And then he just lets it go, and it slams into you. I can look more. Let me check a little bit more so I can. Oh, that's funny. It's actually a pretty big little burst of energy, like all around you. And yeah, you straight up take 2d6. So it is 9. What do you want to do about that? You want to spend some Benjis to reduce it? You want to take some wounds here?
I do have one Benny, but only one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold on to it now so I can kind of see how the damage in this game directly
Yes. What is your toughness?
My toughness is a 9. It's an 11 with armor.
Okay, so it doesn't touch most of that. So it goes into you, and it sounds like you're just gonna be shaken actually.
Okay, I'll be shaking in my boots.
Yeah, so you get hit and you feel it, and it just kind of it awakens your inner demon a little bit, and you're fighting him instead of fighting the guy in front of you. So that's what your shaking is, and then yeah, James Daffodil, you're gonna get shot the fuck now. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Here, let me just.
Dan throw James Daffodil.
Okay. There's 1 hit on James Daffy. There's 2 hits on James Daffy. Okay, there we go. So that's probably about right. I don't know if any of these are gonna hurt you, but like literally 20 dudes open fire on the cart, and some of them do connect or at least come near you. So we're gonna see how much damage. You laugh that one off. You laugh that one off. Your fucking armor's so ridiculous. Finally, one does something. You laugh that one off. Yep. All right. So you're gonna take another like single damage.
Cool. Then I will spend that Benji.
Yeah, if you spend the Benji, you won't be shaken. You can also try to unshake on your turn to save the Benji.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? I'll try that.
Yeah.
I'll try that.
That is an option, but if anyone else tries to attack you, which they probably shouldn't because of the way I'm doing it, you're easier to wound. That's why you sometimes want to do it immediately.
Gotcha.
Yeah, old man up in the tree, or up on the cliff. You just got shot at. That was fun. You can see as you kind of zoom back in, as you kind of come back to reality a little bit, you can see Jack burst out of the tent and knife the guard that's still standing out front in the back. Because all of this happened in about 10 seconds. This was 10 seconds of action. Maybe 20. But yeah, Jack knifes this guy in the back. He takes his weapons. You see him throw a gun to Bill, who's the first one to come out of the tent. He then hands another gun to Mike. And then he almost hands a gun to JJ. And then he instead hands him a knife. And it's like, don't hurt yourself. And then Javier also comes out. But he looks a little worse for wear. But yeah, so now they are going to join the fight as well. But as that happens, you see the woman with the cobra tattoo step out from the tents and kind of stand in front of them. You know what? Nah, fuck that. She's going to shoot one of them. Let's see how this goes. So one of the people you're here to save is about to... Oop, I opened up the Microsoft Store. No!
No!
Alright. Crisis averted, everybody.
That was close.
I keep those buttons too close together, I guess. Yes. So she's going to fan the hammer on them and just light them up. She's going to shoot all these guys that you're here to save. Because I think it's funny. Let's see. Jesus. Alright. Some people getting shot, guys. Some people getting shot. Yeah. So you see Bill Sutter take one in the gut. He goes down. And you see JJ also gets hit. He is not dead, though. Neither of them are dead, but they both got hit. And they are, like, wounded. And then we can go back to everybody drawing a card. Oops.
Yes, sir.
You got another ace?
Queen of Spades this time.
Hearts.
Queen of Hearts, Queen of Spades, and King of Clubs. Wow, I drew a Jack, and you guys all beat me?
Good.
Fuck.
Thank God. Man.
Yeah, I almost finally got my back-to-back bad guy turn. Oh yeah, I forgot to mark down that you killed people. Yeah, so I believe Queen of Hearts, Queen of Spades. Which one's first? Spades. Pete Perkins. You're facing off against a spellcaster.
First, I need to roll to unshake. I spirit. I get a +2, so I rolled a 4.
Which makes you unshaken, yeah.
Perfect. I'm gonna walk at him with the beatdown stick. You made a mistake coming after me there, son. And I'm gonna go charging at him and swing. I might do a triple swing depending on how things go for me here. You know what? I take that back. I'm gonna do the big swing instead. I'm gonna give up the vulnerability next turn for the +2 skis. That's a 6 to attack.
That will hit.
And then my damage is also going to get a +2.
He is not a melee boy.
9, 10, 11, 12. It's 14 damage, and 3 of that is piercing, armor piercing styles.
14 damage, 3 is piercing. Yeah, so that is... Yeah, that's definitely a shake in a wound. I'm going to spend one of my remaining Benjamins to try and reduce this to just a shake. So you hit him, and the sharp part of your club scrapes across his chest, drawing blood. He gets out of the way mostly, but you cut open his chest a little bit. So he is now shaken and wounded. Which means he's going to have to... He might not get to go next turn, so that's cool. Butch Wyatt.
Is this dickhole that was shooting at me still hiding behind a rock? I can't see him.
You can see where he's at. It's just he's behind cover.
Do I have a better shot on him or a better shot? Can I, since I'm up at the top, can I see what's going on down all around me?
You can see everything that I've described so far. You're the only person that can see everything.
So this crazy bitch shooting at our crew, for no reason. I'm gonna shoot her in the back.
Absolutely, yeah. No, she definitely did something fucked up.
Yeah, she shot JJ and Bill. She's getting shot right in the back of her head.
Hey, Bill. I'm glad you guys care about the NPCs.
Care about the guns. We need more people shooting those guys in the back that are shooting at Daffy.
It's okay
Pete is undead. He'll be all right.
Thomas. It's okay.
You didn't grow up in the house we grew up in.
Yeah, it's not okay.
You don't tell us about having feelings and how it's okay. We're just learning that as adults.
Hey,
Cut us some
I'm
slack.
helping.
Yeah, man, I had like a heart to heart with somebody, just about nothing the other day. It was lovely.
There you go.
What am I doing? Shooting.
Just say no to toxic masculinity, guys. Yeah. So
Hey.
shooting, you absolutely hit her. That's with a raise, so you get an extra d6 damage. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Oh no, that's so much damage.
I only got 2 Benjis left.
25 in the back of her head, and
It is in the back. Yeah, so I'm not going to spend any Benjis on her. I only got 2 left. I need to save them for now. She's gonna. She drops to her knees and she falls over like it sounds like a trash bag full of water falling out as the blood just pours onto the dirt.
her face just sprays onto JJ.
He's like holding his chest. He's like, "Fuck yeah!" But yeah, you did. Yeah, no, she's dead. You did it. No, that was a good shot. So I'm gonna note that she's dead.
Then if I've got any movement, I'm gonna use that to not be in line of sight of that dickhead who's shooting at me.
No, you can. Yeah, you can absolutely hide from his line of sight. I'll say you do that. Give me. Nah, I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You know where he's at. You can common sense line of sight out of that. I'm not gonna make you roll. So, James Daffy,
Yo.
the last person to go before everyone else.
Fuck, take cover.
Yeah, I'm going to do that spirit roll.
Yes. Oh yeah, you're shaking. Yep, that's an unshake. Boom.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. You saved Benny.
I'm going to keep shooting.
Absolutely. I wouldn't expect anything else. Make sure to click the unshake. Yeah, there you go. So that's 1 hit. That's 2 hits. That's 3 hits.
Yeah.
2 of those are with additional d6 damage. So go ahead and give me 2d8 plus 6 twice, and then a 2d8.
All right.
Give me that, and then we'll see how that goes. He's handling a lot of
14.
people right
Man,
now.
that guy's dead. That guy's dead.
That guy's dead.
That guy's dead.
That guy's dead. And that guy's dead. Okay, that's fun.
Yes.
That's what
Big
the chain
numbers,
gun's
little
for,
numbers,
man.
big number, little number, big number. Perfect.
So
Jim
it goes,
Daffy trying to give him
as you're
his
winding
own
the crank.
$100 reward.
That's true. That's true. He could be going for that. That's funny. Let me check the book real quick.
I killed 4 men. Oh, good. I killed 8. Get the fuck out of here. That's how Jim talks to the lowered guns.
Okay, so you have fired over several rounds. I'm trying to figure out when you have to reload because I want to do it right.
I think his clip holds 25.
It holds
bullets.
20. The stick holds 20. They have a 100-round belt version, but that's not what you guys have. You have the stick.
So
it's
he's
been
fired
20.
3 rounds. So he's 9 rounds in.
He is 9 rounds in. Yeah, you're 9 rounds in. There you go. Boom. So you got a few more turns before you have to reload. But once you do, what's his name is just going to reload for you. So I was going to have that happen.
Clint used his action to shove you a new one in there. Magazine.
Yeah, so now everyone's going to go. Gary, let's see if this wizard boy unshakes.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
He unshakes.
No, this is not good.
Unshaken.
He unshook.
Can he reshake?
Yeah, he can do lots of stuff.
All right, yeah, go ahead. Let him do that on his turn.
He's going to throw. He's gonna you get hit by this beam again. He has to try. He has to try to hit you first. You see him summon the energy. Let's see if he can release it correctly.
Is there is there disadvantage for trying to cast magic all up close and such?
I don't believe so, but
okay.
So he tries to summon the magic, but he's still kind of shaking. You're too close. He's cut, and it just you feel it like wash over you like this. It's kind of like a cold mist feeling as he loses control of this power and it disperses. He failed his magic roll.
Perfect.
He did fail. I rolled a fucking 1. So,
nice.
Yeah, he does not get it. And then the sniper is going to aim at somebody new, and I think I know who.
Is it gonna be me?
That'd be really funny.
No. It's gonna be you.
So you guys never hear a shot go off as a man's gun jams somewhere in the hills. I wanted him to shoot Daffy out of nowhere, but his gun jams. He fucking sucks. And then Daffy, you ready to get shot like a million times again, buddy?
Ready.
All right.
Bone Saw's ready. Got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
All right. So I got 3 exploding dice here.
Yeah.
Okay. So Daffy, you get shot by 3 pistols. That's 8. Doesn't get through your toughness. That's 8, 9, 10. Doesn't get through your toughness. That is 11, 12, 13. Does that get through your toughness?
It does.
God, I barely touch him. I shake him just a little bit every turn. All right, so you're shaking again. But for the record, what's happening when I'm doing this? They're just shooting this cart to fuck. There's a lot of holes in the cart. The guy inside might be dead now. Kyle's like kind of hiding behind, behind you, and he might have peed his pants.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
You know what? I'm gonna give him a roll.
Yep.
He peed his pants. All right, cool. Yeah, he's like 17. He's a kid.
It's okay. Yeah, if there's a pee your pants situation, this is it.
This is the pee your pants. So that guy's dead. You guys have killed a lot of the people in note, which is interesting.
Besides just having to pee really bad.
Go ahead and draw new cards, everybody.
That's me on the top. Look at that. It's another ace of spades. Oh my God. Heavy Pete's on fire.
Heavy Pete is on fire.
Somebody call me Lemmy because I'm the ace of spades, baby. The ace of spades! The ace of spades!
Where are my cards?
I got too excited and slapped my water on the floor.
You know what? That's acceptable. There we go. I got my cards.
Vampire typed it out. She's gonna be excited you were singing that song.
Everyone loves when I sing. I don't get doomed for it or anything. It's been weeks. I'm feeling better now.
So,
she called it out. Pete, you were singing.
Pete,
Doom.
you were first.
This fucking bullshit.
Hey, Pete, you lost a Benny.
I don't even have a Benny. You lose a fucking Benny. How do you like it? All right, I'm gonna pull out my sawed-off shotgun.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull it off my hip and point it even eye level all the way up, straight at the face of this caster.
Yeah.
Boom. I rolled a 4.
Okay. That'll hit.
All right. If that hits, then I do 3d6 plus strength.
Alrighty.
And that's a whole bunch. 26 damage.
So everything from the jaw up turns into just liquid. His tongue lolls out of the stump of his head, and he falls over to the ground and falls over and just starts pumping liquid.
I didn't want to have to make that much noise.
Now that he's on his stomach, you can see his back is just covered in like a full back tattoo of like a depiction of Japanese hell with like the onis and stuff.
That's dope.
Actually, don't know how their beliefs of hell work. I should look into that. It's kind of cool. But yeah, so that was your turn. And then it is... Oh, shit. Actually, now all the bad guys go again. I got a 10.
Talking about.
So finally, we're going to change the order up a little bit here.
Well, not before Heavy Pete drax that sklounced.
Yeah, he drax that sklounced. James Daffy, we're going to open up with just a hail of gun bullets while you're still shaking.
Great.
Uh-oh.
Great.
I told you idiots to bring more than one bullet this time. Here we go, fucker.
James Daffy,
We're about to shoot you.
You get...
That's what that gang sounds like.
You get hit for 13.
13?
13 again. One above.
Okay.
Jesus.
Cool. Yeah, okay.
13 again.
All right. So I guess I got to spend a Benny now, right?
So you can spend the Benny to reduce the damage, which will make the wound not happen. Or you can take a wound.
Yeah, that sounds bad. I don't want to do that.
So what it does, it just, you have a wound and you have like -1 to your checks until you like heal yourself up.
Oh. Nah, I'm good. I'm spending the Benny.
All right. Go ahead and roll, your spirit.
Oh, right.
Boom. You're right, Gary. You're right. You got a bone. Ooh, 13 spirit. You're good.
Yeah, no, so you do not take this wound.
Sweet.
So, I mean, essentially you get scraped again. So you're bleeding now. You have a couple of wounds on you, but they're all flesh wounds. And you just kind of grit them off. They don't affect you.
'Tis a flesh wound.
Yeah, man, because, like, so the only people that are hitting you sometimes are the ones that are getting raises. And so they're rolling 3d6. And they're barely touching. Just one. It's fun. All right. That was all of them. A couple other people are going to go form up against the lazy-ass guys that are there. Jack's going to shoot
Got another boon.
Immediately. Jack shoots a guy in the face. They kind of drag Sutter off around the corner now, and they're tending to him. JJ's still out walking on his own. And Jersey Mike and Jack are shooting people. So yeah, Bait managed to drop another 2. So these guys are starting to lose a significant amount of numbers between the chain gun and just the off hits. You guys took out most of their leadership already. Taking out their boss in the first turn was a good move. So, yes, now it is whichever one of you is first, Butch or James. I don't remember.
I have an 8 of diamonds.
James. 9 of spades.
Awesome. We're gonna keep going. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, I need to roll that spirit roll too. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I really hope you pass. Yep, that's a pass. All right. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't get a go. I'm just proud of myself for finally getting rid of you guys' bennies and making you guys actually in danger for once. So 10, that's a hit with a raise. 5's a hit, 4's a hit. So you got 2d8 twice and then 2d8 plus 1d6 once.
Awesome. Bam, bam.
An 11, a 6, a 4. 11, a 6, a 7.
11, a 6, a 7. Oh Jesus. So I'm gonna double up the number just so it's easier for me to keep track. The 4 and the 7 are gonna hit the same person. So you're gonna miss another person. And
Wait, I thought you said he hit him. How could he missed him if he hit him?
so you light up a guy, and he falls to the ground. He's clutching his chest. There's like blood coming out, and you hear him. This will be for Alicia because she wants this for some reason. He'll be like, "I'm sorry, Alicia," and she'll like be over him, be like, "No," and she'll be like shooting her gun off at you, and you just maul it, like just split her into. So there's a character named Alicia. Just got shot in the face a bunch.
Oh no, my girl and my mom are both dead now.
There you go, Alicia. I got your back. If you want a character named after you and then moitered, go ahead and check out Fresh Out the Box. We'll be happy to be your home.
Moited.
Yeah,
I'm
going to tweet about that. If you want a character named after you and killed, we'll do that here for you.
No, specifically moitered. Moitered.
That's Moidered.
No, it's spelled the way murdered is spelled. It's just pronounced wrong. So yeah.
If you're suicidal but not.
Boom. God, what a tagline. So I'll take this opportunity.
For an extra $5, you can tell us how you want it done.
Go ahead and check that out. There's a suicide hotline. Get help. We care about you. But yeah, so.
But also, you can have us kill you.
We can.
In the
some
game.
sort of cathartic release if that's what you need.
Come on down.
Come on down. It is Butch Wyatt. James, you just murdered some people. For the record, the total death toll of like mooks is at 14.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a lot.
What am I peeping with my peepers? Drop the captain. Drop that chick.
Yeah, you just dropped Cobra. She's dead. The spellcaster, whose name was Oni, is dead. There's still a sniper that you can't see that didn't fire when you disappeared. And then you can see they're all kind of formed up on the canyon mouth trying to deal with this machine gun.
How far is that from me? Like, I still have a vantage down? Like,
yeah, it's like you turn left, and it's like right there.
Well, I'm going to fire into these holes with Donner and Blitzen.
So colorful. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, 10 and 11. Whoever looks like they're the biggest threat to Daffodil. Like, if there's like somebody who looks like they're reloading and getting ready to take it, they're dead. I'm going to ruin that turn.
Yeah, there's two. Those are both a hit with a raise. So roll your damage plus a d6 on both of those. So that is a... Oh, you didn't roll the bonus damage. Okay.
No,
there you
3.
go. You needed that on the first
12 and 21.
So yeah, there's a guy reloading that's about to pop back out. He steps out to shoot at James. He catches a bullet in the side of the head. Some guy looks up at you, and you shoot him just straight down in the face. Closed casket. Don't tell his mama.
And I'm going to attempt to slide down this cliff to get behind the chuck wagon, take cover to assist for next round.
Yeah, to reiterate, what's happening mechanically is if you are a wild card, you can take wounds. If you are not a wild card, if you're just some mook, if you get shaken and then wounded, you're dead.
Okay. I'm not currently shaken, I don't think.
Not currently shaken.
Do I have the ability to get down? Like, how steep is it? I might not even be able to do what I'm trying. I'm not trying to jump off and break my legs.
So you're gonna have to give me an athletics check if you want to slide down this hill, and you might fall and break your legs.
Oh yeah, no, I don't. I was hoping it was, like a slide, but if that's the case, sheer. I'm just gonna stand up here where they're gonna have a bitch of a time shooting me and assisting Daffodil.
It's pretty sheer. Oh yeah, just for the record, I have shared the number 1-800-273-8255 for the suicide hotline. Anyone listening that's having a tough time, we love you, we care about you. Call them if you need to. I just feel like
1-800
when we touch on that
273
humor, let's throw
8255.
this out there to kind of, hopefully, do some good there. No shame in getting help.
Nope, no shame in getting help.
So yeah, you do shoot 2 people straight in the face. They're dead, and nothing can bring them back, Thomas.
Oh, well. Anyone out there wanted us to name a character? Now was the time.
One of those was named after you.
Ooh, after me?
No, not you. Just after the proverbial you, the listener. That was named after you. That character had your name.
There you go. Your name here. So
David.
On this turn, you guys hear James from behind you. You see Kyle, like he tugs on your shirt. He's like, "Oh shit!" And you look behind you, and there's a bunch of people riding on horses straight at you, coming the way you guys came from. And at the head of them, you see Luke.
Nice.
And as that happens, they kind of ride in. You guys continue to shoot and to fight. But you guys did send for help. The help does get here. I feel like now is the appropriate time. They
On
go
the dawn of the third day.
Yeah, on the dawn of the third
to the
day.
east.
To the east. The sun's rising, even though it's only been like 10 minutes. The foe hammer. Yeah, they jump over the rope. They're riding. They just blasting fools. The machine guns going off. People are dying left and right. And some of them give up. Some of them surrender at this. You guys pretty much shock and awed them appropriately. That is the closest you guys have ever come to serious injury. So I guess we're finding that sweet spot, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
But as the dust settles, the riders pull up. And James, you recognize one of them, Lisa.
Oh, hey, what up, girl? Hey, Lisa, how you doing?
Hey, James.
Oh, dang. We just hired his ex-girlfriend on accident?
Yeah, you hired his ex-girlfriend. They had another character that they made that also was a female leader of a troop. So I was like, we already have one. Let's put her in. I'd rather it be Lisa.
Well, isn't that a funny coincidence? I'll leave you all to it.
But yeah, so she's there with her crew is the one that got hired. They were working a security gig back in Expedition. And they got picked up by Mr. Canton in exchange for some heads of cattle. Which you guys are trying to unload anyways. Might as well spend them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So as the dust settles, and with the aid of this new crew, they do finish everyone off pretty handily. You guys don't take any further damage. But you guys do participate. Mr. Sutter is off on the side. He's hurt. I don't know if any of you can do anything about that.
I think I can. Yeah, I'm trained in healing.
Go ahead and give me a heal check.
I'm gonna go over there and kneel down at this stupid fucking asshole that never listens to us and constantly puts us in bad situations.
If you weren't the one cutting these fucking checks, I wouldn't be patching you up.
While you're healing him, he'll be like, "That's
There, he gets a 3. He doesn't even get a good heal. And I don't have a fucking penny to help him out.
While you're patching him up, he's gonna be like, "That's how employment works, son." he's gonna like kind of chuckle.
And
as
Butch
he's
will
dying.
laugh at that.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, you don't do a good job patching him up, and he's still kind of dying. Let me see. Abby knows how. She's here now, so she's going to try and help her daddy. I'll spend one of my Benjis. Because I'm not always an asshole. She is like doing it wrong, Butch. She like shoves you out the way, and she packs his wound. She just stuffs a bunch of gauze in there, and it stops the bleeding. She makes him like she gruffly puts his hand on his own wound. Is like hold it tight. She seems kind of annoyed. You can tell she's doing it to deal with the emotionality. But yeah, the aftermath. So it's, thankfully he's not dying anymore. JJ is okay. He's wounded in the shoulder.
That's gonna leave a badass scar, JJ.
Fuck yeah. Oh man, I don't know why I made a character that only says one thing, but it's fun.
JJ, can you go get like a bigger hat for your head or something? Because your head just looks enormous right now.
He has a
And-
big head.
Only place they make bigger hats than that's going to be south of the Rio Grande. He's going to need a sombrero party size.
Party size sombrero. He's gonna be like, I ain't covering up this sweet mullet. And he's gonna put up the back of his head. But yeah, after the heroes defeat Gult, which you guys did, Sutter and the other captives do thank you guys. The Black River Enforcers are what the name that they were using, the Lisa's crew at the time. They came along, they returned the expedition, taking the agreed upon cattle. Any townsfolk the heroes mustered to their cause, which you did not do, will leave as well. And Sutter keeps the crew at the Box Canyon for the next few days, so you guys just take up residency in this camp now. Since it's already here, it's it's actually a really good camp. Pretty defensible. Just not from, it's just hard to escape.
I'm gonna go use the latrine.
Absolutely. Digging around the camp is going to turn up a stash of ill-gotten gains. There is a trunk in what you assume is Gault's tent that has $1,500 in bills and $400 in gold dust.
Holy shit.
No fucking way.
And it'll be
This is
recommended-
enough. This is enough for me to walk away and pay off my debt right now.
It is recommended by some people that the people that helped you with the rescue get some of this cut.
The people that helped us with the rescue? You mean the fucking guns we hired and the two son of bitches that were tied up about to be dead who we
those
rescued?
two, Jackie and Kyle.
Yeah. What they get is their fucking lives.
No one argues the point. That's in here as well. If you guys don't want to do it, no one argues the point. People are just kind of butthurt about it.
Butch is always going to react like that at first and then listen to Pete or James or whoever. But
someone
his
else will
first
speak up
reaction
about it.
is always poor.
Anyone care about Butch's reaction and want to correct it, or you guys?
As long
keep
as
all-
Charlie gets a cut.
Yeah, we can say Charlie gets a cut.
Look, if you two want to cut so bad, either we don't owe you jack shit anymore and you don't take a cut, or you still owe us your lives and you take a cut.
They'll look
Right
at each
now,
other, they'll
you got a
shrug.
life debt to us.
they'll look at each other and shrug, but like, I guess we're square then. There's
Well, I guess we are.
you get a little bit of a sense of bitterness from that exchange.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry we saved your fucking lives.
You know
they,
what?
They just walk away.
I will give them each a share of my cut in secret.
Okay, they'll appreciate that, and it'll unsour them a little bit towards your crew in general, but mostly towards you. But they didn't like the other two guys anyways. they're both kind of gruff assholes. Once the cattle are
Just
gathered,
how we were raised.
you're role playing. It's your chance to change. But no, once the cattle are gathered, and you guys rest for a few days, you guys kind of heal your wounds a bit, and just rest in general. You guys earned it. You guys stop at Exposition again to resupply, and give the tired men a night to unwind in a town. Also,
Does this town have a railroad and or bounty bond box or something that I can send a transmission to somewhere else? Post office.
they do have a bounty bond office.
I can pay off my debt here if the party wants to give me a little bit, and then I have none.
There's also, you guys can also try to collect the reward for Gault. There was
How much is the
was a
reward
price
for
on
Gault?
that.
Let's go check this out.
So you go to the office, and they want to pay you. There'll be a man working the counter. Like, oh yeah, some of the surviving enforcers collected some of this, but I managed to save you guys some. The marshal kept $500 expecting you guys to show up. Because he knew that the people that came to collect the bounty weren't Sutter's crew. So he kept some for Sutter's crew. Here is another $500.
Awesome.
Yeah, it doesn't say you have to work for that. It just says, like, hey, if you guys inquire, it's there.
Is that $1,900?
It is
Um,
Is that for the entire cattle drive or just for the players?
That's just-
plus. No, it's $2,400 altogether. That's just for the players.
Okay.
That's just for the players.
okay.
$600 a piece.
And what's the transmission you're sending here?
I am gonna send it back. So whoever ended up incorporating all that debt from all the different places, we never did fully hash that out, but whoever I need to transfer it to. If the crew is cool, I haven't role played.
How much
that out
money
yet.
is it?
I think you said it was 900.
That's acceptable. If you want to pay off your debt right now, then people won't be looking for you.
Yeah. Here's the thing, y'all. I'm about $900 in the hole. If we can split that up amongst us, then I don't have to worry about looking over my shoulder anymore, and I'd be more than happy to reciprocate in anything in the future we find. I'd rather be in debt to the men standing beside me than the men standing behind me.
All right. How much you need?
If we got 600 from that, then I would need 300 because Butch has no money.
You got 500 on that. So you need 4.
Oh, so then I would need. Oh yeah,
Are you talking about even splitsies? I
Total?
got you.
I
600.
don't know. He is in need of 900
yeah, so
total.
You need 300 more after your even split.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll put in 100.
I'll give you the 2.
All right,
You only have to give him 1
give
because Jack will overhear this, and he's going to give you the $100 that James gave him.
Charlie would give in 100 too, I bet.
Okay, well then it could just be amongst you guys then.
'Cause Charlie got his even splitsies.
I was going to say I wouldn't want to speak for Charlie, but he does usually just throw money away immediately.
He does. Here you go. You fucker.
Sweet. So we'll patch that in, and now those guys can fuck right the fuck off.
Yeah, you'll send. You'll wire the money, which this town does have the capability to do. The man handling the transaction is going to look up at you like, "What the fuck?" It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's like
I've
buy a
done some
small
things.
town amount of money. He'll give you a look. You'll send the money off. An exposition will be the place where the crew kind of relaxes and has a little bit of a celebration. A lot of people are going to cheers you, including Sutter and Luke. They sing your praises. Even if you guys are a bit of assholes, you do tend to save the day from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
And in the morning, you guys set out again for Denver. Hopefully, Denver will be where the cattle drive will finally end. Hopefully, you'll be able to unload your cattle there. And if you can, you guys might get some fat paydays. Who knows? But if you want to find out, you're going to have to tune in next week on Wednesday. Tune in to Fresh Out the Box every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 8 to 11 Central Standard Time. For Wednesday, you know what? You take it away, Gary.
Yeah, we have Wild West Wednesday. That's Savage Worlds Deadlands. We also have Thursday, which we play age system games. That's from Green Ronin. They have Modern Age. They have Fantasy Age. They initially did Dragon Age. Right now, we're playing The Expanse, which is an age system on Thursdays. It's a whole lot of fun. Fridays is indie games and board games and whatever else Jahan and I feel like doing. This Friday, we were going to have a special guest, Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland. Something's come up, so we're going to have to reschedule, but look forward to them soon. We'll be doing something awesome this week, no doubt. And we also have a new podcast, Fresh Out the Podcast, starring Jahan and I, and also professional media mastermind, The Funhouse, Drew Munhausen.
It's good. Y'all should check it out.
We thank you for the recommendation.
Yeah.
We talk comics, we talk movies, we talk toys, we talk anything that's nerd culture coming out. Like I said, we're on Spotify and Apple Store. We live stream here on the channel, so if you want to see us while we're talking, that's a thing. But if you want to listen to the podcast version, that's also a thing.
Yeah, we release each episode every week, and then we film 2 every other week. So, and then we release them one at a time. But yeah, so that is Fresh Out the Podcast. It will come up if you look at it on iTunes or Spotify, available everywhere you stream podcasts now.
Ooh, I'll guest star if y'all are going to do that at some point.
We're definitely going to be having some guest stars.
The Ghostbusters trailer just came out, and I'm all about it.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it, too.
About it.
I liked it. Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to be talking about that on the podcast next
Sweet,
Saturday.
I want to hear what y'all think.
Oh, I'm excited. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thomas, what you got going on, buddy?
Just some voice acting stuff. School's getting ready to start back. We'll see what that looks like with all the new things going on. Making some paintings. Hit me up on Etsy at Mr. Avenger down there if you want to buy any of these things behind me. And, check me out on voices and stuff. I did a Nike commercial. It should be coming out soon sometime.
Whoa.
Yeah, you did. No, that's super cool, man. I'm glad things are going well for you with that. Yeah, everybody check out Thomas. You want to hire Thomas? Thomas is hireable.
Oh, yeah. And I'm on this sweet-ass podcast coming out called The Hidden Heart. Check that out when it gets out there.
Yeah, the at Hidden Audio on Twitter. Check that out.
Yeah.
Follow me at RockFact. Follow Gary at CasualtyCDG. Follow Thomas at Mr. Avenger. And follow James by watching the stream, because that's the only place he exists, is when we're looking at him, right? Right, Matt? Or do you have a Twitter, Matt?
Oh, no Twitter, nothing like that. Just here Wednesdays and Thursday nights. Break out the box.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everybody. And have yourself a wonderful evening. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you all for sharing your time with us.